Hello friends, Iceberg with Dillon Brothers Harley-Davidson, and today I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of this killer 2014 Harley-Davidson Super Glide. The Super Glide was first introduced in 1971, and it had the famous Boatman rear end on it. And to be honest, when it first came out, it kind of got a little bit of a lackluster response. People were a little bit on the fence about the Boatman rear end. I personally love them. Plus the bike was a shovel head, which you just cannot go wrong with. Pretty much put a shovel in anything and I'm going to be super excited about it. But moving through the years, the Super Glide had a lot of different incarnations, from sport models to custom models like this one. And definitely the Super Glide really hit a peak when the show Sons of Anarchy was aired. Your two main characters on that show being Jax and Clay both rode Super Glides. Clay riding a custom, Jax riding a Super Glide Sport. This really propelled this motorcycle out there, and as I said, for about the first 4 seasons those guys were riding those bikes until every episode their bikes were getting shot up or blown up by Irish cartels and whatnot, and they were on a different bike just about every other episode after that. But for a very long run, these bikes were definitely a focus on your television for several years. Now we have the 2014 model here, which was the last year of the Super Glide Custom, and I'm going to take you through a walkthrough on this amazing motorcycle. Let's start with the engine on the Super Glide, where you have the 103 cubic inch air-cooled engine. This is a 6-speed transmission, and the final drive on this motorcycle is belt. Let's move up front on the Super Glide, where you have the 19-inch all-spoked front wheel on here. This is a very nice touch on here. I'm a big fan of the spokes. Really takes you back to the old throwback days of the 70s. Love the way spokes look on here. And then as you can see, there's been a lot of chrome added to this bike, starting up front with the chrome lowers on the front end. Just really pop on this motorcycle for sure. And then we're going to move up to where this bike does come with a quick detach windshield. These windshields just clamp right onto the forks, come on and off in seconds, and then you do also have the nice little windshield bags on here in which you're going to be able to carry some of your stuff. Moving to the handlebars on the Super Glide, where you have the traditional and iconic buckhorn style handlebars on here. These are the stock handlebars on this motorcycle. They really kind of give that nice swooped pull back to the rider feel on here. Very comfortable matchup on this motorcycle. And speaking of which, also added onto this bike are forward controls. So with that nice kind of swoop pull back feel and then having the forward controls, you're really able to stretch out on this motorcycle. Another nice add-on to this motorcycle down below is going to be the engine guard. This is all chromed out, and then you do also have the nice extension to where you can use them as highway pegs as well, so you can really fully stretch out when you're out for the longer rips on the interstate. Let's move to the gas tank on the Super Glide, where you have the 5-gallon gas tank on here. You are going to get a ton of riding time on this motorcycle before you're worrying about hitting the pumps. This is going to be the vivid black with the nice little silver pinstripe running across the tank. There's some nice little hints of flake in that stripe in there. Just a really, really beautiful standout on this motorcycle. Moving down and back to the engine, where you can see this has the Stage 1 Screamin Eagle all chromed out large intake. This is really going to push air in through the motorcycle and then pushing it out through that awesome Vance and Hines exhaust on here. This exhaust sounds amazing on this motorcycle, and I am going to take the opportunity to fire this bike up for you. As you can hear, that Vance and Hines sounds incredible on this motorcycle, and between the intake and the exhaust system, you're really getting max performance out of this 103. Let's move to the seat on the Super Glide, where you have the nice traditional 2-up seat on this motorcycle. This is the stock seat with this bike. It is extremely comfortable. You do also have the 2-up passenger pegs on here, so this bike is 100% 2-up ready. On the rear here, on the fender, you do also have the hardware for the quick detach backrest. The backrest did not come with the motorcycle, but that is definitely something that our parts guys can help you out with. And then continuing on to the back, another nice touch of chrome on here, and really adding to this motorcycle, you have had your chrome license plate bracket with the turn signals coming out of it. Just really nice looking on the back end of this bike. As this motorcycle sits on our floor, it has 7,007 miles on it. This is a very, very low mile, nice Dyna. It has been completely gone through our service shop, so this bike needs nothing except a brand new rider. And if you are interested in this 2014 Dyna Super Glide and are in Omaha, Nebraska, please stop out at Dillon Brothers Harley-Davidson today. Come throw a leg over it, take it out for a test ride. Pretty sure it's going to put a smile on your face. If you are watching this video via YouTube and are interested in this motorcycle, for an average cost of around $600, we can ship a bike like this from our door to your door. And as always, from the entire Dillon Brothers Harley-Davidson family, thank you so much for checking out our videos, and always remember, gear up, ride safe. Thanks a lot.